Hey guys, Will Beach here with Great Trades. Just going over a few things with you today. I got THMO, Tops AMPE, and gonna throw in a little bonus of IBIO. I just wanted to go over the H343 resistance level. Yes, we did close over it here, which is a good sign that tells us that should be the direction that we are going to continue to move. We do have the momentum and everything else set up perfectly. Low stochastic, momentum above zero, MACD's creeping up, ADXR is good, and we have an RSI that's not oversold. I do not go by RSI, but I do like to look at it just for, really more or less just the sake of seeing where it's at. So here we are, we are below, and we are stuck below 343. We really need to see this creep up, especially in the after hours pre-market, to get a good pop, hopefully for tomorrow or Friday. If we don't get past this line, I would not be surprised if we have to consolidate, and that in the end is just not what we want to do, because consolidation means we have to wait a lot longer period of time to get the results we are looking for. Now at the same time, we do have all the setup for another burst, and hopefully we get it. We have a nice curl up here that suggests power to do so, and hopefully that's what we'll see. That is the daily chart. Here's the hourly chart. This is where I saw my initial confirmation back here a day or two ago, into which we just basically consolidated straight through. Yes, big pop is nice, and market, and we're on that last tail end where our 9 meets our 50, and this is where we should see that pop. If we can get this pop and the correct move, it start falling below right here, then that is basically saying we either need to reach these lows, 270, hopefully not less than this 303 range. Really something I want to be holding through a consolidation period, but we'll see what happens here. So we'll keep an eye on this one. So 3 is the price to beat and stay above. So that's what we want to see. And move to AMPE. AMPE has been creeping over. This is just a 15-minute chart. So let's go ahead and go to the daily so we can see what this has been doing. Keep up. This is a great play right here. Anybody who could have caught that. This is not I was watching at the time, but a 41 cent all the way up to almost $1 would have been a great. The day was 58 cents, which is exactly where we're at right here, as well as the 50-day moving average. That's meeting it. That's a very, very tough place to be. We have a high stochastic, but there is still room to go. We have an increasing momentum and MACD. However, our ADX, we are crossing back over, which is actually a good sign for the transition period. It's a bad sign for the momentum period. It can be, because typically what you'll see is we had was an increasing momentum as we went down, and go ahead for a reversal. But what does that mean? It means we have to go through a consolidation period before a true rally upwards can begin. So it's not to say that this can't break out at any time for any reason, because that's what stocks do sometimes. And this was a very good day for it. It closed very high. That's a good sign. It does have a lot of resistance. That's the bad sign. And we do have this downward crossover, which tells us consolidation should be entering. And with consolidation, we never know how long that'll exactly last. It's from it. But as of right now, we'll see what happens in the next day or so on AMPE. Then let's throw in tops. Okay, I don't have any resistance lines, so let's go ahead and throw those in here real quick. Let's change it. We always do it. On a daily chart. We do have a reverse split 1 to 20, so these time frames. Actually, I did throw it in. These time frames aren't going to be 20 up. All the shipping companies over the last week have had some pretty decent runs. No surprise there. However, tops is not the one you want to be in. It is running a typical penny stock game, and that is when it gets these big run-ups and it needs money, it throws out this news that says Top Ships offers 8 million of shares in registered direct offering and sinks 58%. That is the most common penny stock play you can possibly see. So if you are swing trading these, be very, very careful about the length of time that you hold them. Any big significant run-ups almost always end in an offering tanking it, and you will lose most of your profits or all of them and losing a big portion of your account if you were a chaser and you bought way above where you thought it was going to keep going. So no surprise here, it can make you a lot of money. I mean, 8 cents to a top price of 62 cents is a massive, massive increase, and can make you what is that you see all these penny stocks. That's why people say don't fall in love with them. They are a penny stock is that way because it doesn't have the finances to support itself. And this is what it does. It gets pump and dumps, it gets price offerings, it gets bankruptcies, it gets all wrench in what you perceive to be a good trade. So just be aware of that. So as far as tops goes, that is not something you want to be a part of. Just let it fall and fall and fall. And then, possibly if it hits 8 cents again, you might want to get another bounce off of it. But hey, that's neither here nor there. That's just, whether that's something you want to play or not. It has consolidated in this price range over the last couple of days, but it is still trading below the 50 line. So, people might not really care. But on the flip side of that, it could definitely sink further. But it is on solid support, as you can see previously here. Solid as far as the last week goes. It doesn't have any support prior to that because all it did was tank for its whole lifespan pretty much, even with the reverse splits. All right, that's pretty much it. I wanted to throw in one little bonus one for you, IBIO. I know a lot of people watch IBIO, so let's go ahead and touch base on that. You can hear my wife playing with the kids in the background. I apologize for that. Anyways, the chart making it, but we went from $23.40. Now, only a scanner could pick this up. The problem is if you would have picked this up, you would have picked it up in a very, very risky position to begin with. Lucky position. If you would have held it for a day, you would have capped out big time. But this is just such a very, very tough spot to be in. This mark right here, my scanner would have picked this up at the end of the day, and it could have been a play. From that, this wasn't something I haven't really been looking at the daily chart scanner that I have set up, strictly because the market's been so out of whack. There's almost nothing popping up on it the way I like, but this one, I kind of missed out on this one. But there's some every single day. I've been looking more on the 30-minute and hourly because we're getting those morning pops, we're getting those pre-market pops, but then you're getting the fade outs along the way. So just keep an eye out on that. That is kind of the strategy when you have a market that's kind of falling. It doesn't know where it wants to go overall. So we're just keeping an eye out, playing it safe, doing one-day swing trades, and that's pretty much the strategy for now. Anywho, IBIO overall is down. Interruption is when it meets this 50-day. Is it going to fall through it, or is it going to curl back up and give you another run? Let's go ahead and throw this on here, see what it looks like. I always go from top to bottom. Most people will run it the other way, and I do that just because I like seeing 100% at the top. Support and resistance, which is something amazing. If anybody actually held it through 5 cents through all this, is just incredible to me, but we'll make a lot of money from doing it. So here we go. We get this big pop run up. So 100% would now be 340, as that is the new 52-week high. And then, of course, we fall through all these levels. These levels didn't because it's in this 84-cent range and recovers. We can say that that's a support level. And then if it keeps falling, then you're down back to where it started, which is 40 cents. And honestly, I've seen it a million times that is a very, very common thing that happens, where it just goes exactly right back where it started. If by chance it can find some kind of strength and hold in the 84 cent and start building back up, then you're looking at a nice turnaround, and it would try to work itself back up, potentially to $3.40. However, you need these key support levels to hold and recover from them, not just hold and then fall through them, because that just becomes a resistance level if it falls through. So anyways, that's IBIO. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, leave it in comments. You can find me on Facebook at Free Stock Advice on Facebook. You can find me on StockTwits at THMO Trading or Trader, and that's simply Technical Momentum Trader, THMO Trader. And then that's pretty much it. If you guys got any questions, go ahead and reach out to me. Facebook, you can message me, and StockTwits, you can message me, comment on my video, uh, any way you want, and I'll do my best to reach out and find the solution to whatever you're looking for. Thanks again, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's very helpful to me if you also like my videos. It allows me to get more momentum and build these videos faster for you, as YouTube will help build that audience and really get a good solid audience that we can a community that we can build off of. Anyways, I like building these training videos for you as well, so I'll keep an eye out for that on my page, as I've already started some, and you can see that I'll break down any specific technical trading I can to help you out. Let me know your style, let me know your questions, and we'll go from there. Thanks.